In today's video, I'm going to share with you a very simple way to drastically improve your musicality with very simple chord progressions. That's coming up. Hello, my name is David. Welcome to this channel, which is all about helping you develop your musical personality on the instrument so that you can tell a better musical story. All right, what are we talking about today? We're talking about mixing things together to create a musical experience that not only is going to give you joy, music should be something that gives you joy, but it's also going to help you get better at the instrument. Now, before we start, we need to talk a little bit about the split personality disorder that can happen sometimes when you approach the instrument. I'm talking about this. Are you a rhythm player or are you a lead player? See, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a lead player. That's all I wanted to do. Because in my opinion, that was the person who really embraced the instrument and really knew what the instrument was about. I don't think like that anymore. As a matter of fact, I really enjoy situations where I'm either just the rhythm player or where I'm the only guitar player in the band and I really have to carry on both things. Those are my favorite moments. And that's kind of what we're talking about. We're blending those two worlds together. I'm going to give you a very simple chord progression. Before we dive deep into the subject, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform that is filled with lessons, courses on pretty much any topic you can think of. Skillshare is particularly useful for me this year because I decided to make 2020 the year where I'm going to learn new things. That's right, I want to get into filmmaking, and I've been taking this class on Skillshare about making films on low budget. And because you're watching this video, providing you're one of the first 500 people to redeem the offer, Skillshare is offering 2 months of premium access to their platform. There's a link in the description of this video. Click on it, redeem your access to Skillshare, learn everything you can on anything you want on the platform. It's awesome. Plans are only $10 a month. Check it out. But for now, let's get into this video. 3 chords. We have an A, an E, a D, and an A. Very, very simple, right? Okay. Now when you look at these chords, you can blend them together, You can kind of visualize them together. And if you did that, if we take the first chord, for example, in that position, we have, starting on the 5th string, frets 0, 2, 2, 2, 0. The next one would be 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. And then the D would be 0, 2, 3, 2. Right? And if we blend those together, if we had a blank fretboard, an empty fretboard, and we wrote these, superimposed these all together, what do we have? We have kind of a scale. And I say kind of because sometimes it doesn't quite work exactly the way you want. That's okay. It does in this case, even though we might have some missing notes. That's okay. The idea is to visualize mentally all of that, because we're going to start embellishing the chords that we have to start that musical experience that we're after. So on the A, if I visualize the next chord, which is E, E major, some notes are common, but not all of them. So for example, on the 3rd string of the E chord, we have the 1st fret, whereas in A, we have the 2nd fret. What happens if I change that note on the A chord? I change that note so that instead of being a 2nd fret, it becomes the 1st fret, which is found in E. Well, that would be another kind of chord. That's pretty. I kind of borrowed a note from the next chord. Okay, so now I took that chord progression, A, E, D, A, and I have another option on the A. that I borrowed from the E chord. Now, if on that A, I kind of vamp on that A, stay on that A for a little bit. Don't worry about the rhythm. I visualize the D chord. The D is right here, right? That triangle. Here, you want a close-up, don't you? So this chord right here, I'm visualizing that as I'm playing the D. As I'm playing the A, I'm visualizing the D. So I can maybe move this here because that's in D. Oh, beautiful. Now I have three options on the A. I have this. Great. It's starting to become something. I could do the same on the E. On the E chord, I can blend the other chords. I'm just kind of visualizing the other chords that I'm not playing, but borrowing some notes from that in my exploration of these chords. Now, that's not all. That is the starting point. It's the starting point of melodic lines that I can add to that. Because if I look again at these three blended chords, I have a scale or a piece of a scale. I could use that in between. And as I explore, my experience of these chords is going to change. It's going to become something else. It's really the story telling experience. You're researching your story as you go. And then you can make some connections with some of the theory stuff that you've seen before. Maybe you know that, all right, when I have three major chords together in the same key, depending on where these chords are, and depending on the shape that you have, you start to draw a scale. In this case, that'll be the A major scale. You can blend these licks together. On the D, maybe I can throw in a D major pentatonic lick. Back to the A, and so forth. And those are just three simple chords. And if you've watched the channel for a little while, you know that oftentimes not oftentimes, lately I've been using backing tracks. But about a year ago, I used to do that all the time on all my intros, where I just pick a few simple chords and just kind of explore. That kind of thing. It's an exploration game. And as you do this, your musicality will improve, but also it's open doors towards maybe a deeper understanding of music, because if you stumble on something that sounds great to your ears, maybe this, you can start analyzing that and asking yourself, what are the intervals here? Why does it sound the way it sounds? And once you have the answer, you can reuse that discovery in other situations. And that's the beauty of music. So it's an exploration game. I prepared for you a few very simple chord progressions, just like that one, that are meant to be the starting point of your development. You can download the PDF with those simple chord progressions. There's a link below. It'll take you to a sign up page. Sign up once. That'll create your account. It's free. That account gives you access to all the lessons on my channel and all those downloads. Completely free. Check it out. And that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoy this idea. It's very simple, but it really does lead to new paths of discovery, and that's what music is all about. Thank you for watching this video. If this is your first visit, consider subscribing, because every week there is new content that is added to the channel. It's an ongoing collection of videos that I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching this, and if you want to stick around, that's great, because that video and this one have been carefully handpicked for you. Check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Practice well.